What if I told you that a huge number of adults over 50 are missing a key nutrient, and without it, your brain can actually start to shrink? And what if I told you the best source for this nutrient in some expensive supplement, but something you can find in any grocery store? If you've been struggling with brain fog, that dreaded afternoon energy crash, stubborn belly fat, or just feel like your body isn't working the way it used to, then you need to hear the truth about eggs. It could change everything you thought you knew about this simple food. I know what you're probably thinking. What about the cholesterol? For years, we were told to fear eggs, especially the yolks. But so much of that fear comes from outdated science that modern research has completely debunked. Here's a fact that might surprise you. Most of the cholesterol in your body is actually made by your liver, not from the food you eat. Dietary cholesterol has very little impact on your blood cholesterol levels. Yet, even with 2 decades of solid evidence showing that eggs don't increase the risk of heart disease, that old fear still hangs around. People threw away perfectly good egg yolks because they were told the cholesterol would harm their hearts. But when you look at the real science, large-scale studies involving hundreds of thousands of people have found no link between eating eggs and cardiovascular disease. In fact, some research even shows that when you include eggs regularly, key health markers actually improve. Your body is incredibly smart. When you eat cholesterol-rich foods like eggs, your liver simply adjusts its own production to keep everything in balance. Eggs do something amazing. They raise your HDL, which is the protective, good cholesterol. They also change your LDL or bad cholesterol particles into a safer, larger form, and they even help lower triglycerides. I've seen so many patients who followed a strict low cholesterol diet for years with no real improvements. Then, they reintroduced eggs and saw dramatic, positive changes in their lab results. But the benefits don't stop there. Eggs provide the highest quality protein you can find in any whole food. Unlike protein from meats or shakes, the protein in eggs is almost completely absorbed and used by your body. This makes it incredibly effective for repairing muscles, recovering from exercise, and building overall strength. If you often feel sore after a workout, have slow recovery times, or feel like your physical performance is declining, adding eggs to your morning routine could make a noticeable difference within just a few weeks. Let's talk about energy. The fats in egg yolks provide a steady, long-lasting source of fuel. Unlike carbohydrates that can cause your blood sugar to spike and then crash, leaving you tired and hungry, eggs keep you feeling full and energized for hours. Research has shown that people who eat eggs for breakfast feel more satisfied and actually lose more weight than people who eat a breakfast with the same number of calories, but from carbs, like a bagel. Now, let's go back to that crucial nutrient I mentioned earlier, choline. Eggs are the richest natural source of choline, which is absolutely vital for your brain. It supports memory, learning, and focus. It's also essential for liver health and a process called methylation, which is responsible for everything from DNA repair and detoxification to producing neurotransmitters and regulating your genes. A lot of adults simply don't get enough choline. In many cases, what people think is age-related cognitive decline is actually just a simple choline deficiency. But wait, there's more. The benefits for your eyes are just as impressive. They play a key role in preventing age-related macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss. And here's the best part. The lutein from eggs is far more bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb it much more easily than lutein from vegetables or supplements. That's because the natural fats in the yolk significantly boost its absorption. Many people report sharper vision, less glare, and even better night driving within a few weeks of eating eggs consistently. And we can't forget about hormones. Cholesterol, the fundamental building block for testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, cortisol, and other essential hormones that regulate your mood, energy, and metabolism. Very low cholesterol diets can sometimes lead to fatigue, low libido, depression, and poor muscle maintenance because your body simply doesn't have the raw materials it needs. Eggs supply these building blocks naturally, along with other critical nutrients like vitamin D, vitamin K2, and a whole host of B vitamins that support energy production and overall vitality. So, how do you get the most out of this superfood? For the best results, eat your eggs in the morning. This helps set your energy and metabolism for the day. Cooking them gently, think scrambled, poached, or soft-boiled, helps preserve their delicate nutrients. And whatever you do, don't throw away the yolk. That's where most of the nutrition is hiding. If you can, opt for pasture-raised eggs. They tend to have higher levels of heart-healthy omega-3 south, vitamin A, vitamin E, and other antioxidants. But even regular eggs are a million times better for you than processed breakfast foods like cereal or pastries. To make your egg breakfast even more powerful, pair it with vegetables and healthy fats. Think leafy greens like spinach, some tomatoes, a sprinkle of black pepper, and maybe half an avocado or a drizzle of olive oil. This simple combination creates a highly nutritious, incredibly satisfying meal that supports your energy, metabolism, and long-term health. The results I've seen in people who commit to this are astounding. I've had clients incorporate eggs into their daily routine and report incredible improvements, more energy throughout the day, clearer thinking, better lab results, sharper vision, less joint discomfort, and even better sleep. Eggs provide nutrients in a form that your body recognizes and can use efficiently. In many cases, they outperform a handful of expensive supplements that cost far more and deliver far less. Eggs are not the enemy. They are a powerful tool for rebuilding and supporting your body. When you include them consistently, you nourish your brain, strengthen your eyes, optimize your hormones, stabilize your energy, and support muscle repair. If you've been avoiding eggs because of those old, outdated fears about cholesterol, now is the time to let that worrying go. Your body, your brain, your metabolism, and your hormones can all benefit immensely from this simple, complete, and incredibly powerful food. Adding eggs back into your diet could lead to profound improvements in your health and how you feel every single day. For many, it's a truly life-changing shift. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. See you in the next video.